guys, Blazer here, and in today's video I'll be showing you my Fakemon Dex that I've been working on. It's not complete, I only have up to like 34 Pokemon I believe, but it's pretty cool in my opinion. Let me straighten my camera a bit more. Sorry if my chair creaks, it creaks a lot. But, so here we have the cover, it's Pokemon Avalanche and Mudslide. Here's the two legendaries. We have a Fire Ground, and this is Ice Poison, because they kind of neutralize each other out, because Ground is weak to Ice, but Fire is strong against Ice, and Ground is strong against Poison. So they kind of like cancel each other out. Here are the players that you could choose. Here's the boy and girl protagonists. They're Ice and Ground, those are their names. You don't have to name them that in the story though. I haven't made up the story yet, but I will. I'm thinking of making a comic of it. And now let's just get into the starters. And I think I could have chosen better colors for most of these Pokemon. But we have the grass type starters. So first we have Leaf and Mantis, because it's a praying mantis. And I like this guy quite a bit. I had to redraw him because his final evolution was not good. It was a flying grass type, and it didn't look good. And then we have Praiser, which was originally this one's names, which is Praying and Razor, because these are like razors. And then we have the final evolution, which is Grass Poison, and it is Vamantis, which is like Vampire and Mantis, because he has like a vampire cloak and he's poison grass type. And then I needed to choose better colors for this first stage, definitely, which I'm working on a game on Scratch, which is a website where you can create your own games. And I made the starters. I made this one look a lot more Gen 1 like, and it looks like a first stage. And I still think it looks kind of like a first stage. But this is Kingferno, Kangaroo, and Inferno. Just normal fire type. At level 14 we have Flamegaroo, Flame and Kangaroo. And then he evolves into electric fire type, which is Kanguburn. This is my favorite starter out of them, but the grass one's my least favorite because this next one, it was originally a tiger Pokemon, the water type, but I made it something that's kind of the opposite, which is a dog. And this is Aqua and Doggo, and I really like this guy. On Scratch, I'm actually implemented a shiny mechanism, so there are shinies. And then he evolves into Rough Rain, which is pretty cool looking, and then he evolves into a water ice type called Frozolf. Frozen Wolf mixed together. So that one's pretty cool. Now here's the rodent. I could have chose better colors for this one. Definitely could. Sorry if these aren't in frame that much, but we have Normal, which is normal squirrel mixed. And I know it's like right after Squirrelvet, but I didn't know what else to do. And then he evolves into a flying squirrel, which is Squirretric. And it's a flying electric type, Squirretric. I like the name. And I like the colors. Here we have kind of a Wormhole line, because it evolves split. So we have Antlant, and I'll go through this one first, because the Pokédex entry is actually last on this. But, so, we have Bullant, which is actually a real ant, which I didn't realize until after I named it. And then we have Bullmoth with the Dusk Stone, because in the game I'm planning, like right after like the first gym, you get a Dawn or Dusk Stone. It's kind of like you could choose between fossils. And then Bullmoth, and then we have this line, which is Nubant, and with the Dawn Stone, Nubfly, Bug Psychic, Bug Dark. You know, I like this one more because I made it more powerful anyways. So yeah, because you can't get hit by this guy's moves. And then I made more pans, more monkeys, which me and my brother really like the monkeys, but a lot of people hate on them, but I think they're cool. So I was originally going to make the legendary panda, so I was going to name it Panquake, but I was like, what if I made a monkey that was a ground type, that was like cement looking, and named it Panquake. And it's kind of pun on like a pancake, I guess. And with the Dawnstone, Semi-Quake. I really like these guys' designs. And then these two are exclusives to each game. This one is in Pokemon Mudslide, and this one is in Pokemon Avalanche. So the two different types to cover the legendaries types. And we have Pan Snow with the Ice Stone, Semi-Snow, and then this one's in both games. Pan Shock, Electric, Thunderstone, Semi-Shock. I really like these guys' design, and maybe you will too. Then we have this line, which is one of my favorites. So we have Blind, which it makes it look like Blob Blind, but it's supposed to be Blob and Mind, but I accidentally put an L. So yeah. And then we have Magilime, Magic and Slime. I should have just put an S at the beginning of the L, also like Magislime. And these two are pretty cool. And then one leveling up, learning Fairy Wind, because depending on the nature, it either learns Fairy Wind or Dark Pulse. And if it learns Fairy Wind at level 38, it evolves into Trixappy, Trix, and Happy, because it's a magician. Well, not a magician. What's it called? Yeah, a magician. Fairy Psychic, and then if it learns Dark Pulse, it's had a bad experience doing magic, and it becomes Magidark, one of my favorites in this book, a dark psychic type. Really like his design. But I still like this one, honestly. I probably like this one more. I really like this one. I really like how I give it a bunny ear. And then these last two I made just barely, because I haven't worked on this for like 2 days. We have Rocket, which is a rock bat, and they have these things. They have stones on them, and sometimes they fall, and they're very dangerous to be around in caves because they are like on the wall, and if you're walking and one of their rocks falls, it could hit you in the head and possibly kill you. And then we have Stonewing, Stone and Wing, because bats have wings, rock flying types. And then one with the Moonstone, you Acrobat, which right after I made the name, I learned, well, I didn't learn, I knew, I was like, oh shoot, Acrobat is already a real word, and I was just going to do like acrobatics, like the move, and because that's a flying type move, and then I was going to name it Bat, so Acrobat, and I thought it was going to sound cool, but it is kind of cool how it's like a pun, but it's literally just a word. And now all these guys are single evolved Pokemon. They don't evolve past this stage. We have Toxarity. It has multiple personality disorder, but one side is toxic, one side is fairy, and poison fairy type, and it does not evolve. Then we have Combra, which is combat, and Cobra. It's a distant relative of, what's its name? Arbok. So it's a relative to Arbok. It's a fighting steel type, and it does not evolve. And then my favorite, probably my favorite one out of this whole book, we have Dusknoir. I mean, not Dusknoir, Duskor, which is a ghost ground type. It just pops out of the ground and like steals some of your sandwiches when you're having a picnic. And the last one is going to be a legendary for the region, which I designed a little while ago, like when I designed the psychic fairy type and stuff, which is Dragavolt. Kind of sounds like Dragapult and Dracozolt mixed, but it's a Dragon Electric type, and I really like this one. It's freaking awesome. And yeah, guys, that's my thing so far, and I'll update you when I make some more. So yeah, see you next time.